alongside Chris Singleton. All right. Ready to go. Zach Neto digs in now.
The shortstop, number 9, Zach Neto.
And this one is off and running. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Joe Adell. Here's Trout, blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Bubich with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
This to center field. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Inside and hit him.
Se quedó algo.
First base. The designated hitter, Jorge.
So man aboard. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Foul ball. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bobby Witt Jr. up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He will score. The Royals have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That smash towards center. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one missed. And ball 4 to aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Michael Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. So the Los Angeles Angels have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. On the other hand, if they get tense and let a bit of panic creep in, things could get even worse.
Moncada jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the 2nd. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that is that. Angels go quiet. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in the second.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Massey getting the start at second. He made his big league debut in 2022. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That's in for a strike, a slider. Line drive, short hop to third. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Whoa.
This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
What?
That's a laser base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie it. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Zach Neto will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Thomas takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Mike Trout the next to hit for the Angels. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Angels.
So digging in, Nolan Shotwell. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's the ball.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. Ball 3. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Angels get 1 on this double. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball.
Really
Inside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Nope, that's away.
And that skips into dirt. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Witt, the next to hit, takes outside. To the right side, and foul ball. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Pasquantino in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. In the air, left field. Teodosio under it. 2 down. Stanley steps into the box now. Tap foul at the plate. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Isbell. That clips a corner. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Pitch gets away. Perez up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Teodosio moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Isbell on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels,
he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Joe Adele.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas has a beat on it, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, the 3rd baseman.
Here is Moncada. Two down, nobody on.
Bowling.
Outside. Nope. And it's 2-1. Lined into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Out towards right center field. Thomas gets under it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. All tied 1-1. Back here in Kansas City, bottom fourth, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Garcia.
In the air, out towards right center. Adele brings it in with a nice running grab. One pitch and one out. Jonathan India at the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Nope, ball one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike. A little bit high, maybe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball. Peraza. Royals set down in order. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Bryce Teodosio. Bubic back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Fastball for a strike at 95. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, tag out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Whoa.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw, got him. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Cuidado, Moy. ¿Qué fue?
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. He boasts a batting average that ranks
No.
top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing called strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where
Rudder takes off, pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some off.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. So one left for Kansas City. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
He's got it, 1 down.
It's tough because you want to help your team, so it's easy falling into the trap of trying to do too much. And that just leaves you out in front from time to time.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Angels.
Sí, lo va a sacar.
So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped to right. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Angels held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
¿Eh?
Couple of hits in a row for him here. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zephyr-John gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
On the ground to the left. Moncada whips it across. He's out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jonathan.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. Royals lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, a lot of driving back, forth. Yeah, but you like it because you're doing it.
Now batting Joe Adele. Be
You're enjoying it.
Guy. He's got power. He can
Don't worry,
with one swing.
you're done for the day.
Activity in the Kansas City.
Which place?
Carlos Estevez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
East. Oh, East.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Isbell coming in on it, and a quick out, number 1. Here is Yohan Moncada, 1 for 2. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Angels, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Pinch hitter coming on. Logan O'Hoppe looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Close one. Doesn't.
It's a nicer area, yeah.
And that's ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas under this one. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Back here in Kansas City. It's getting late singing. We came on the air talking about a possible sweep. But this one is all knotted up.
Counts the same in the standings, but this kind of game always feels like it's worth a little more, Boog. These teams are not backing down.
10:41. Everything went on. How did you do? Huh? Oh, it went up. APP finally went up.
Get the leadoff hitter in the
$1. $1.
Next for the Royals, the center fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas.
So you're gonna keep it. 6.
High fly ball, right field. Adele
How many
moving
shares?
2 up, 2 down.
Oh,
So you got 3,000 just on apps.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low. Line drive, base hit right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Sepperjohn. On the mound now, Brent Suter.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's second. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. KC gets one on the double. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. We go to the 8th, right?
It's 7-0.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Wade Meckler.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down looking. Meckler. Well, that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
What happened?
Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
What happened?
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Who, Noe? No. How do you know it was a fly ball?
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adam Frazier. Looking to start something with one gone. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. John Schreiber will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Royals.
The next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Two down, nobody on.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. New pitcher on now, Ben Choice.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Choice, the tall righty, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Out towards right center field. Adele takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
Yo,
I need to print out the thing. The printer now mysteriously doesn't work. But what happened? The print, it needs print ink or
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. That one in there to Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up and in, 1-2 the count. That's inside. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Nolan Shonoway on deck for the Angels. On the ground to 3rd, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch, and he walked it. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
The first baseman,
Nolan Shonowell, the next to hit for the Angels. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-1. Oh.
No, that's a ball.
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. The Halos with the tying run on at first here at the top of the 9th. In the air to left center. Collins on the move. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. That one missing inside. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. Jorge Soler goes deep. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 3-2. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
Team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
One down, and next for LA, Joe Adele. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Got him. That's the second out.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you.
Lucas Ursay gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher would play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Kirby Yates comes on trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-run game, bottom 9. Hit hard, shoot the extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Adele quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Michael Massey will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside, ball 1. And there's a ball. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Wow, that one just clipped the zone. The call is overturned. Huge call there. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Royals with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. So the tying run at second. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. There's Lane Thomas now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Gets it to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Left fielder, number 1.
Last chance for the Royals. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Got to deliver as the hero.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in.
That's a base hit. Aim to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Win stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. On to extra innings. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Zach bunt towards third. Sends it across to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move to the alley. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Now a relay to the plate.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
The second baseman, Adam.
So no one on after the sac fly. Here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Drew Pomeranz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding
maybe 8 years ago.
Scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So,
but they live in public housing.
Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one misses, and 1-1. Frazier slings to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
For the Royals,
here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up.
Substitution being made at first, and here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Cameron Meisner. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Double steal, and it's a squeeze. The flip, run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Oh, man, it takes guts to call for the suicide squeeze with the lead on the line and this late in the game. And that was great execution. They're playing with cryotherapy in their veins.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The winning run on second base.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. The 1-1. And he swings through that one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to welcome back, and on the mound to start. Go ahead, run on. Neto now at the plate. Tied at 4. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He won around. So now with 1 away and a man at second, here's Mike Trout. Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now, Nolan Shotwell fouls away the first offering. The Angels with the go-ahead run at third, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 7-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
manager out of the dugout. Steven Cruz comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Adele at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Wow, that's how you're close to the zone.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Angels 7 and the Royals back here in Kansas City.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chase Silseth.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike one. In there at the knees. And now it's filled up. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Massey in the box, lays off for ball one. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The Royals with the tying run at the plate. We are in the 11th. Flips it. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Last chance for the Royals, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Here's your one. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a 101, my we're doing the same thing. I need a 101 on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change. Wait, it's all good. Come get it. All kings either get rings or all things are either rich or indebted. What's the cost of me running out of options? If I don't get deposit, there won't be nothing positive from it. You could play your life in the sky till you plummet. With your ice in your eye, can you rise to the summit? She gon' put it right outside when I want it. I be thinking about the last time that she done it. Can't be having nothing on your mind when I'm on it. You be making sunrise like a morning. I'm tryna get tongue-tied with you more often. It's a vibe when I'm honest. Can't be looking at life through a closed off lens.